The minutia is what you're calling it minutia. Minutia is getting served with papers and being sued for millions of dollars. Isn't that minutia? Like, where does that come from?
Why you Johnny Cochran?
I don't care. Yes, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Really suing them for millions?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, he's hundreds of thousands, and he wants more on top of it. It's open.
Do you even know that, or did you just make that up too?
I've read the court documents, which is something you and Vince both say you haven't done. So,
in the beginning of this interview, I said I just read the court documents for the first time.
Said you read some of them. You said you just started. Did you read them all? Did you read John's responses? Did you read the witness statements?
John's response? Well, they're not John's responses. I read the what we're talking about, the suit, the initial suit before the motions. That's a whole separate conversation.
Well, it's not, because the motions are.
No, you were talking about the basis of the lawsuit at that point, but let's not get lost in that.
So let's not. So what you're saying, this is AVA, what drives me nuts. You call it minutia, right? That's what you're saying. Oh,
she said minutia, and I agreed with her.
You said minutia, and I'm saying, or somebody said minutia. It doesn't matter, but you're saying, oh, you're getting caught up in these little things. But the lawsuit is the lawsuit, right?
She wasn't. She didn't. No, she didn't.
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about you.
I'm agreeing with her. I'm agreeing with her.
What you've been doing and what you do all the time is
now I do it all the time.
You obfuscate the facts, and you say, "Oh, we're not going to look at the facts. We're going to go, oh, I feel he hasn't responded the same way. He's been better. These things are happening, and at the same time, you're striking channels, right?
I'm striking channels.
Haven't you struck Shuli's channel?
I struck him once for one thing, and I'm proud of it. But I'm not striking channels.
So you've only struck once?
Yeah. I've said that from the beginning.
All right. And you're okay with having struck the channel?
Yeah.
You had a public channel.
I had a public channel 10,
You had a
15
public
years
channel
ago.
that they had.
That they downloaded to exploit, by showing me before I transitioned. But that's fine. We don't have to get into that part of it.
But you're well aware that it was public, right? You put the stuff up. You knew it was public.
I didn't know the videos they downloaded were still set to public.
So they went and took public information. This is like Kiki complaining about Gino's debt thing. It's a public document.
No, it's
Somebody
copyright.
shows the public document,
basic.
And then afterwards, I want it private.
Here, let me help you with this. It's basic copyright law, and they broke basic copyright law, and I had a decision about whether I would strike them once for doing one thing where they broke copyright law, and I looked at the situation, and I was like, why shouldn't I if that's what they did, and it's private, and I don't want it to be out. If they broke the rules, they broke the rules.
So
otherwise,
you're a rule follower. Is that what you're telling us, Abba? You're a rule follower. You don't break.
Is that your response?
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you wanted to follow the rule. You want people to follow the rules, and you're going to be the one that enforces those rules.
I will use copyright law to protect myself when it's being exploited that way. Yeah.
Here's
the way to frame it. Here's the way to frame it. You have to understand.
No, here's how I frame it, right? John is not a good guy, right? Shuli may not be a good guy. Neither one of these people are good guys. You've interjected yourself into this, right? And you're getting heat.
I went on his show because he asked me to go on, and everyone started attacking me. I didn't realize everyone was going to be that mad that I went on his he asked me to go on his show. Me and him had a beef because I threw him under the bus. And then he just asked me on, and we just had these innocent conversations. And then everyone just started going crazy and looking up personal information about me and attacking me. And then I started responding, and it became this cycle. I didn't want to be caught up in this. I didn't realize everyone would be so vicious to me for just going on his show and not even saying anything controversial, which is the timeline of this. People are downloading videos of them before they transition and retaliatorily posting them, then I would expect people to not do that to me. And I think it's a pretty solid principle to go on. It was the principle that people like Shuli and Carl espoused when I used to go on their show. For some reason, we don't do that anymore.
Well, they are being sued. I mean, that does create different reactions in
You're
people,
an idiot.
right?
Okay.
Why am I an idiot, Ava? Because you don't want to answer the question?
There's a big missing part of your brain Like,
what's the big missing part of my brain?
Logic and intuition.
Right, my logic and intuition. You brought yourself into this, right? You knew, and don't say you didn't. You knew entering into this firestorm, and then you get mad, right? When it turns around on you.
Am I mad?
You're striking people and trying to, what do you call it? Take away their income.
I'm striking people.
Is that not mad?
I'm striking people.
Are they not people?
How many strikes have I implemented?
It doesn't matter. It's one. One is enough, right? And now John is doing it, but yet you continue to go on.
Go change your diapers or whatever you're about to do. Fucking cocksucker.
There you go. I love. This is how I. This is
Schmuel, you know what I know.
One of the ways that I know. Let me finish.
Schmuel, you know what I know.
I know is you're an idiot. Is you're insulting me for being old because
Schmuel,
you cannot counter what I'm saying.
I did, but you can't understand it because you're an idiot. But
no,
you know
I
what
can understand it. You just have to make sense.
Go pee and finish. Like, go get your oatmeal.
In all of the time that you and I have spent together, which is hours and hours and hours, I have never once insulted you being trans. I've never said anything.
I don't want to talk about me being trans.
I've never said anything. But yet, here I am like, oh, I can say that, he needs diapers because he's old. I'll insult his. You're insulting your ageist just as much as
you're
equating
being an aging boomer to being transgender in terms of civil rights.
Why is that funny to you? I'm not entitled. I am. So what you're saying is because I'm an aging boomer, I'm not entitled to the dignity that you expect people to give you. If I sat here and made fun of your looks and your appearance, that would make me trans. No, you wouldn't be fine with it. I've watched you not be fine with it.
When has anyone ever insulted me and I didn't laugh?
You talk about being trans hated. You talk about the trans
not on shows and arguing with people. No, this is what's so tricky about this is, like, I had to make that point just now without even bringing up why they were doing what they were doing, because people like you will just make it out like I'm not being a victim about anyone insulting me on shows about being trans. Rob Solomon would argue, he would say the worst things you could possibly say, and I would laugh about it. Anything I ever did pertaining to a strike has nothing to do with me being butthurt about people saying anything about me. So don't just because you're sensitive about being a boomer, about being a boomer doesn't mean that you have to bring it into this whole trans thing. And let me tell you something else. You know what I haven't done?
Can I respond?
You've been barking for an hour.
You just went through this entire thing of being exploited by them digging up old pictures.
Now that was the whole entire thing I was just
saying. You're sensitive about that as well. So don't tell me.
I feel like I made a very rational judgment call about someone illegally downloading content of me before I transitioned and trying to flood the internet with screenshots that people can harass me with the next 15 years.
Those were not the people that were flooding the internet with screenshots.
Really? Because the screenshots that I see are from the videos that they uploaded to multiple Rumble channels as backups.
So they took public information and they put out public information.
He still doesn't get it.
No, but you're not. No. You want a world where they can't address you. You can't be brought to task, right? You can't be challenged. But yet you can.
What are they bringing to task by bringing up completely non sequitur videos for me before? Mad? They're not at someone for insulting me for being trans. I just fight back with them in the same language. You're the one that's getting butthurt because I made a diaper joke.
I'm not butthurt about a diaper joke.
Yes, you are, Schmuel. You're screaming.
Okay. See,
and
because you're so
let me make the point. No, let me make the point. I was trying to make it.
I'm not annoyed. I don't care being called a boomer.
Let me make the point.
Boomer and ugly. I'm called all these things.
No, let me make the point.
I don't give a shit. What bothers me is you're defending a guy who's a piece of shit.
We're 5 reactions.
Take away other people's income.
No, we're like 5 back and forths away from what I was trying to say before you started barking earlier. What I haven't done, because you're implying that I'm getting mad about these things on streams, is I haven't pulled over my automobile to argue with ROACHY about sending a link about John and some shit. You're the fucking lunatic, you little bitch. I kind of keep it together compared to you, you fucking weirdo. You're a weirdo.
Yeah. And I'm the weirdo, right?
You are.
I'm not the one that is being used by Stuttering John.
Oh, now John's using me.
I don't buy it. I think you like this. I think you like all the attention, and I think that's why you do the streams.
Okay, fine. I don't know why these are like questions. I feel like you're grilling her hard.
Yeah, well, that was what this was proposed to me as, so that's why I'm doing it. I thought Ava was going to grill me hard as well. I was looking to be grilled.
Hughezy just asked me if I wanted to come on the show, and then he said, "Is it okay if Buckman's there?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
Right. Well, so you and I have had an ongoing argument for 4 months or 5 months, whatever it is, and you call me an asshole every turn you get, but you thought you were going to come on here and we were going to just all dance around in our panties and sing songs and
That's an interesting decision you made there with panties. Not even like on a trans level. It's just funny that you said that.
I like panties. What can I say? Well, it's not dead.
You're a weirdo.
I hope Chai doesn't clip that.
Hey, am I wrong for?
Yes.
I'm not allowed to get pissed off. Is that what the deal is? I'm supposed to just sit and not show emotion and act.
This is another sign of low intelligence. This is another sign of low intelligence. Is that your response was, "Am I not allowed to get pissed off?" It's like, no. I'm saying you made an ass out of yourself by driving and raging out on ROACHY about an Ashley Cummings Stuttering John link.
All right, well, your opinion is I made an ass of myself. My opinion is I gave them great content.
Yeah, it's great content if you embarrassing yourself.
No, but it's Ava, do you think you're spending all this time defending Stuttering John and acting like his history only began 4 months ago when you joined the show is not making an ass of you?
So when you make that statement, is that you reflecting that that's how you interpreted my statement? Do you think that I was saying that everything should only be judged by 4 months ago?
You've answered everything. What did I answered everything when Beer Says Jerry come up. That was before my time.
Do you remember what I said in the beginning?
That was before my time.
Okay, let's move on. This guy's an idiot. Why are you shouting? Calm your ass down. You're starting to sound like my old lady.
No, I don't want... Look, you know what? Don't tell me how to act. I won't tell you how to dress. We'll all be fine. All right. John, you said yourself, John's chat is people shitting on him $2 a pop, and that's what he's doing.
When did I say $2 a pop? Why do you always add weird details and just make everything weird? You're an odd old man.
I'm not an odd old man. John gets $2 a pop to get. John gets $2 a pop to get insulted. If you don't want to accept that,
yesterday
fine.
People were paying him like $10 a pop to insult him.
All right.
There's a large group of people that a lot of them don't even like each other, including me and some other people. But we've all kind of observed the same point in evolution that you're at right now in this like tyrannical phase. Do you think that we're all conspiring against you, or maybe we're kind of all observing the same behaviors?
Who are you? Who are all these people, Ava?
Do you feel that no one is making videos about you, criticizing you?
I have the same 3 people making the same video week after week. I mean...
Well, do you think... Okay, let's just go with that. Do you think...
Do I think that...
We're all conspiring against you?
I don't think there's a conspiracy at all. I'm happy to provide the content. But
do you think those observations about your behavior are... It's possible that they're accurate?
I don't really know what their observations about my behavior are because I don't really pay attention to them.
That says something. Okay. That was my question. Go ahead, Hughezy. At a certain point, if I just recognize the person isn't listening as he displayed when I asked him what the point was earlier, then it's just like you're an idiot. But I give everyone a fair shake to have the discussion.
No, what they're saying, Ava, is you
pull the chat back up.
You keep changing, right? You don't. You think you're answering questions, but you're not. You're making statements. You're saying this is what it is, and when somebody is questioned, the reality of that, you change the subject. You did not. You can say all you want that you filed the strike against Shuli for a copyright violation. That's not why you did it. You did it because you were...
Stay on point, Schmuel. Schmuel, that's not what the chat's about.
You felt you were exploited.
Schmuel,
no,
you're making a mess.
It's exactly what the chat's about.
No, it's about John's behavior. It's not about my strike. It's about John's behavior.
It's about you
read the chat.
It's about you waving away.
Oh my gosh.
Reality. There's no point. But this is the thing, right? There's no point in ever arguing or ever having a discussion with you because you have your ideas are set in a foundation that you cannot make any alteration to them.
I'm talking about the data. You said you didn't pull over when I said never mind, let's not get back to
I didn't have to. I was in Jesus.
Why not just wait till you get home?
People are so hard.
Why not wait till you get home?
I don't know, Ava.
Is it that important to yell at ROACHY from your automobile? Because you didn't get sent a link to talk? I'm saying you should start drinking again because this isn't working.
It's working for me. I got you all upset.
I'm not upset. You're the one shouting
not at all.
and flailing about, dude.
Not at all. Hey, you know what? I'm expressive. I'm an expressive person.